What's good,
Welcome back to Nigga Ball GT.
everybody? Wow. What up, everybody? It is the eighth episode of the Great Expanse, Great Realm Expanse. And here is our DM to take it away.
Yeah, that's a hot pass right there, dude.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hot potato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, welcome back to the Great Realm Expanse. I'm your DM, Clarkson Rec, and today, where we left off, previously on, uh, everything's on fire, or at least it was. Uh, Towards the end of our combat, when everything was looking dire and more enemies showed up, wave after wave after wave in police riot gear, um, a boon of sorts was offered to them by a mysterious person and a Chinese New Year dragon. Yes, Chinese New Year dragon came to life, went up into the sky, called down a storm with giant streaks of lightning, and that's where we left off. There is a fistful of dice I'm about to roll that will determine how today is going to go for you all. Um, let's hope I roll low.
I don't like how that sounds.
So,
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on here?
What are these dice
Yep.
being rolled for?
Oh wow! Oh
17.
wow!
Or?
Wow, that's actually fucking nuts. Okay, your fate has been decided.
Fate has been.
It gave me nothing.
decided. It gave us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, he said,
He's still in the first season of From. Gave us nothing.
Not a
So as all of you are in your different positions, Thorne, you are still up by the street. You see as this group of people that showed up with this kind of like Chinese New Year style dragon, all kind of depart once it flies up into the sky and starts calling down lightning. You give me investigation with disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on right now.
Dang.
Golly.
There's a lot of
Alright.
shit going on right now.
You still
Well,
focusing
I
on
got a
playing
10.
that guitar?
Yeah,
Dang.
10's not bad. It's not great. With a 10, you notice that the hooded figure that was walking in front of the group that was carrying like this rather large, like Chinese New Year style dragon. Most of the time, it fits like 10 people underneath it as they kind of like hold it with sticks and make it wave as they walk down the street. You see that as all of them kind of depart, you notice that the hooded figure in the front has kind of shaped like a young woman. That's all you get with the 10.
Didn't you say last time like she was like a homegirl that owed me a favor type shit?
That owes you a favor?
You said like you said she was like the daughter of what like a
She
boss.
said to him.
Oh, yeah.
One of us.
Yeah, she said to him as she ran off. But yeah, I'm just saying you don't get any extra detail from it.
Oh, okay.
Nothing new. With the 10, she said what she said. You remember, you don't. And then she ran off. You see that as we go for these dice that I fistful of dice that I rolled, you see that besides the ones who are in a trance right now, you see that a group of guards that's kind of like off to the side, not really close to you. They see the strokes of lightning coming down. They see the dragon in the sky, and you see that they just take off running. You still have the three in a trance by you, whether you keep them in the trance or you don't. That's up to you. When you move away from them far enough, they will no longer be entranced. So you kind of have to make a choice right now if you're going to be helpful in any way, or if you're just going to keep these guards kind of like in position. Maybe be helpful in any way is kind of mean. That's not what I meant. I meant be helpful to everybody else.
Where's everybody else at?
Well, there's your boy in the parking lot with a bunch of extra crispy guards that got hit by lightning. You see that. Well, you can't see it because you're actually really far away. I'll tell you what. Give me a perception check. You've been kind of out of combat, except for except for this whole parking lot area. So you really wouldn't know what was going on with everybody else.
See what I perceive. 18.
18.
Nice.
You are able to kind of like look over towards the building. You know that the building is like the fire is growing inside of it, even despite the fact that it's raining. It's not raining hard enough to put it out. But you notice Demarcus in the parking lot.
I did a thunderous smite at some point. Maybe he heard that. I don't know if that's too far away though. It's 300 feet away. Yeah.
No, he would have heard it, but like
Smite is loud.
to know exactly what's going on, it's kind of a stretch.
Mhm.
He just knows that thunderous smite came from an area over there.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you're able to, with an 18, you're kind of able to get a pretty clear picture of what's going on. You can't see up into the building itself, but you see that Brother JB's mech brother Ali is on the stairs in a headlock with 2 guards around him. You notice that Ozzy is kind of like halfway up the stairs, heading towards the main building of the rec center. And you also see, actually with an 18, that's about it, because you can't really see up into the building. So yeah, it's a battlefield. 1 person in the parking lot still. One person on the lower part of the stairs, to like kind of really far away from you actually. And then a steel defender in a headlock.
Well, clearly our steel defender is the best person on our team. So, how far away? You said how far away is he? Steel defender?
Really far.
Farther than 60
Let's see. More. Wait. Hold on.
more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's about 200 feet to get to the stairs. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another like 60, 70 feet to get up them. So like you're gonna be out of combat for a while. And in order to do that, you have to cross through the parking lot to kind of meet up with Thorne anyway. Well, not Thorne, to meet up with Demarcus anyway.
I mean, I can hold these niggas for 120 feet. So
by the time you reach the steps, well, by the time you clear the parking lot to get towards where the fountain and the steps are, you'll be past range.
just fine, because then they won't be able to follow me or find me anyway.
I guess, yeah. I mean, there's no telling if they'll want to, but yeah.
Okay, shit. I'll go ahead and help these niggas out
All right, so where are you going?
to where the steel defender is.
You can clear 200 feet?
Hell yeah, I can. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I believe it. I was like, wait,
I was
you got some
like,
tricks? I was like, hey.
all right.
I was like, I'd love to hear how.
So who's the closest person to me right now?
Demarcus in the parking lot. He's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say he's about 70 feet away from you.
70. Didn't I teleport from him?
Well, you moved from him. You teleported 60 feet away from him to go back towards where you had those guards tranced, because he was getting pretty hot over there with the 5 guards.
Yeah, remember you abandoned me?
Yeah, he
left
said, fuck
They're
this.
dead.
Abandoned
Fine.
me?
Fuck this and fuck him.
Aren't they dead? Aren't they dead?
You didn't go. You didn't go.
But aren't they dead?
You didn't go.
Aren't they dead?
They are dead.
Which means you're just
What's-
fine.
You did that.
What's
in
the
the
Which means you're just
move?
fine.
I mean,
the
we can
move?
argue semantics, but what would you like to do?
Yeah.
I mean, it matters. Are they dead?
To the
He
best
told
of
you they
your
were dead.
knowledge, sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Crispy.
Dead.
They were crispy guards. Remember the crispy comment?
It's okay, so I'm gonna lower DM curtain. I've never seen somebody play so scary that's only taken 2 damage in combat. You
Man,
really,
you
you gotta do it. You gotta do something. Take a risk. Fucking scrape
I
a
was just
knee. Who
asking
gives a
if they was
fuck?
dead.
If I was a DM, I would specifically be targeting you for being scary.
Hey, I
The
wasn't
dice
seeing
tell the
that-
story. I don't.
I know. I'll make them dice come after him with advantage.
That's crazy.
I definitely don't want to help
Hairy
you.
ass. You did. We already know that.
Bro, he just want retribution.
Now you know
He
why.
said, "You left me here with all
Nigga, I
these."
just want a position. Where are you going?
Where you
Yeah,
going?
go.
Where
Do
would
your
you
move,
like
bro.
to be?
All right. I'm gonna go that way and help that nigga. Which he don't need no help no more. But I'm gonna come back. Hey, what's going on, man? Looks like these niggas are pretty crispy. What I miss?
Me getting jumped.
You look
That's
alright.
what you missed. Mm-hmm.
You look like you alright.
You got some
And then
healing.
I ain't got no healing for you. Sorry. I'm just playing. I am gonna I can cast Healing Word.
Are you using movement to get to him? Or are you gonna Misty Step? Because if you Misty Step, you could probably still use movement if you'd like to start moving closer to the stage. Because that would get you, what do you have, like 30, 40 feet of movement?
Yeah, I got 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would get you 90 feet.
So,
Well,
yeah.
actually, with a dash if you wanted to, because action
Well-
to dash.
Well, if this nigga wants to get healed, then I can't do that.
Hey, I'm just saying.
So I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk a little bit, and then I'm gonna Misty Step to this nigga, and then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on this bitch
We
ass.
can't do both.
Well, isn't healing word's a bonus action, so you could dash to him and get close enough.
You could.
Misty
well,
Step
he-
is also a bonus action.
Yes, but
Yeah, but you only get one bonus action a turn.
Yeah, that's true.
and you can only do one level
But
spell a
Misty
turn.
Step is a
So
spell.
either way, you can't do both of those spells in the same turn. You can't do
Yeah, you're right.
but you can dash to him and then do the healing word. Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna dash to him, and then I'm gonna use Healing Word on this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me know how much health you give him.
9.
You 9. All right, he gets 9 health back. Demarcus, you in that moment when that lightning came down and like struck everything around you, it was looking pretty scary for you at that before that happened because you were kind of curled up in a ball while they were kicking the shit out of you. So like,
Mhm. I remember vividly.
so, so in that moment as like the lightning came down, we're gonna do kind of like a perception check to see what you noticed in that moment before the lightning hit.
So you want me to roll?
Yeah, I do.
12.
12. So with a 12, you were kind of, for narrative purposes, you didn't take that much damage. You weren't fading in and out of consciousness, but like in between getting kicked, everything's kind of fuzzy. And you remember looking up and seeing this giant kind of like Chinese New Year style, like almost like a puppet dragon, kind of like moving through the sky, bouncing back and forth. And you remember seeing this little, what almost looks like a fortune or a tag, kind of like float down in between the group. And as it did that, it was almost like that was a primer to set off the lightning, just as it took out everybody standing and left you kind of like laying there.
Been chosen.
You get a sense that that was some really fucking powerful magic for that to happen.
Yeah.
And then you see Thorne approach and he heals you. Where do we go from there, you two? Well, you still have some movement. You still have some agency. We're not moving in initiative order. We're moving in order from street to building. So that's when we'll get to everybody.
Mhm.
So you have full agency right now, Demarcus. What would you like to do?
Oh,
Well, you were also on the ground, so you got half movement to get up. But yeah.
Heal your ass. You good?
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna thank him. Say thank you for actually doing something. And I'm going to dash towards the rec center.
Okay. So we're gonna use dash action. So half your movement is what, 15 or 20?
Mhm.
Do you have 40 or 30?
30.
Okay. So 15. With a dash action, that becomes 45. That will get you across the parking lot, not quite to the stairs. It gives you almost halfway.
Okay.
As you dash by, let's see, because you're actually within range of Brother Ali. So let's see how that turned out. Okay. So you see that the guards that are holding Brother Ali, as they see kind of like this dragon kind of like dancing around in the sky and lightning striking, you see that they get terrified and they kind of like push him over as they let go of him. And you see that they begin to try to run past you. They have no intent of engaging, but if you would like to engage, technically it is opportunity attack because they are moving past you. There's two of them. So whether you attack them or not is your prerogative. But
Go. I ain't worried about him.
all right.
Fair enough.
You see that they take off, running away. Let's see. That brings me to Brother Ali. Technically, your steel defender is supposed to go after you, but for narrative reasons, I mean, he's just kind of next.
Yeah. No, you're fine. So question, right? Because he's kind of at the base of the steps. I know that
Yeah.
I'm like in the door. Like I one step into the door basically. So could he get to Scarface from where he's at?
From where he's at?
From where he's at. I
He's
can
he's outside. You mean if he teleported to you?
um mm, I
Because
guess he could teleport me.
he's like towards like the bottom of the stairs, like kind of only halfway up them.
Like how many feet would that be for him to get from where he's at currently to
Roughly
where
about 40 feet to get him the rest of the way up the stairs.
40 feet to get him up
To
there?
get him to like the top of the stairs, another
Yeah.
like 5 feet to get through the door, and another 5 feet to get to where you are.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, I didn't necessarily want to use it on this. But okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Um I'm going to vortex warp him into like where I'm at, like right where Scarface is. Because I
Okay.
can right. So I'm gonna go ahead and expand that second level slot. Um so you just see him like a glow around his feet appear, and then he just appears right next to Scarface. Boom. Right. Um then what I'm gonna have him do is I'm going to have him repair the area that is crushing Scarface currently.
Okay. So with the vortex warp, does he vortex warp to you or an area around you? How
An
does that
area
work?
around me. So
How
I
much
can
footage?
I can teleport anybody 90 feet within my vision.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have him repair the area around Scarface so he can actually like get up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Um, so with the repair, is it just an amount of repair, or
Yeah.
is it mend, or is it what is it?
It's like an amount of repair.
Okay, how much?
So it regains. I just rolled for it, and it's 7 hit points.
It rolls it as damage. Interesting.
Yeah, because that's more for like vehicles or like structures that have an intended HP. Uh, I'll say that it begins to like kind of like repair the banister around the door frame. So like it starts to repair it, but it's not enough for you to A, get through it, and it's not gonna lift that door frame off of him by repairing it.
Got
Because
you.
it's not like he's not like reversing time and putting it back.
Right. Okay.
He's improving the condition of it, but it's not gonna lift it off of him. That's something that's gonna have to be done.
Would it at least help me if I were to try to lift this stuff off of him? Like it would make that roll easier per se?
It would make the next roll of getting through the doorway easier. because
Okay.
now the doorway has more integrity as you try to get through it because the building's on fire.
Together.
Okay. You said what?
Lift it together.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah, if you want, you can just always have his action held to give you advantage on trying to lift it off of him. If you like to hold his action.
okay. Cool. Yeah, no, I can do that. Well, technically the repair thing was his action, so I'm not gonna
If you would like to rescind the repair thing, that's fine.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I was really excited to use that repair function. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
No, I'm not gonna stop you. If you want to use the repair
I
thing,
ain't gonna
no
lie.
reason. I'm just
Go ahead and use that repair though.
I'm under the assumption that you didn't know that the holding of the option was an option, so I'm just letting you know that it is. But
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to me and him try to lift this this banister, this door frame off of Scarface and try to get him out.
So you wouldn't be next.
Oh, I wouldn't be next. Oh, okay. Well, I'm
That's why he
a
said hold
ready
the
the action.
Hold
My
it.
fault.
Hold it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You're holding the action.
Ready the action. The action has been readied. Because actually Ozzy would be next.
Interesting.
All right. So, are the people
Hold
that
up, I gotta.
Who started everything? This nigga started everything. Ozzy.
So, the guards that were chasing you actually passed. So, they haven't fled. You're still a distance away from them because you ran away. I believe you used full movement and maybe a dash.
I disengaged some 30 feet?
Yeah,
away.
disengaged and then full movement. So they still have to try to get to you, but like it's gonna take some doing to do so.
Yeah. All right.
But
It's
Keep running
so
forward.
they're not running away.
you haven't gotten the sense that they're going to flee. Right now, you get the sense that they are kind of like assessing the situation, and they haven't decided to leave yet.
No.
Because they did have their heart set on killing you because you
I was talking
killed
shit.
2 of their friends.
Yeah, I was talking shit. Yeah, that
Well,
makes sense.
Well, the talking shit was like the cherry on top of the fucking shit sundae.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna do Find Steed. So I'm gonna summon a nice little all black Clydesdale big ass fucking horse. But its mane is made of fucking smoke, nigga. It's smoky, nigga. It's a smoky Clydesdale fucking horse, nigga. And I'm not gonna ride him. He's gonna roll with me. We're gonna run side by side, but we're not gonna run
That's
to
a
the.
choice.
Yeah, we're not. It's a choice. It's a choice. We're not gonna run to them. We're going to run up the stairs to the. Actually, no. I'm gonna keep the Clydesdale there. I'm going to run. I'm gonna tell the Clydesdale, "Hey, hold down the fort," and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of there and run up.
Okay. You as you run up the stairs, so you get just with your full movement, unless you use a dash action, but you already used your action. That'll get you most of the way up the stairs, but not to the top of them.
Yeah. Okay.
But I can see him, right?
Yeah, you can do.
So he ran past me.
He was on the other side of the that you hadn't even got to him yet.
I remember I was
So
running.
you were on one side of the steps.
Okay.
You're on one side. You didn't even get to the steps yet. You like crossed the parking lot. You just see him running, like from like across.
Okay.
So like
Where was Alaric?
yeah, he's still
relation to me?
super far. Alaric was, I believe he was either at the top of the stairs or close to it because he ran towards the top of the building.
Okay, so I should be close to him.
Yeah, you're very close.
All right, so I'm gonna be like, yo, so if they follow, I'm gonna have Horsey. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm gonna call him. It's a girl. Her name is fucking Theodora. So Theodora is going to hold down the fort. They run past. She's gonna start biting, nipping, kicking niggas. We gotta get.
I thought you were about to say biting nipples. I was like, what?
Oh.
Kind of kinkish.
She bites. She bites a nipple. She bites a nipple. I'm not here to judge. Over here, I don't judge. But
So
yeah,
as-
as that's happening, we got to go into this building and see what's going on with goddamn Scarface.
All right.
Oh, can I yell up to them? Can they hear me if I yell?
You'd have to pipe up a little bit, but yeah, like you,
Take
yeah,
his chest.
go on.
I'm basically gonna yell to them that they were headed towards the locker room. I'm gonna let them know that they were headed towards the locker room. Inside.
Yeah, from your phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
Wait, so I can yell back. I'm gonna say, thanks. By the way, there's I'm gonna point right at the one that I was talking shit to. Shoot him in the face. As I point, I flip him off at the same time. Shoot him.
So as you say shoot him, you hear like thunder above in the clouds. And you see that they kind of like open up a little bit and like kind of like a vortex like circle, this giant kind of like glowing light. And you see that like as you yell shoot him, you see that like your steed kind of like rears up and kind of like an agreement of like, yeah, fuck that guy. And you see that the clouds open up and you see this dragon come down kind of like coursing with like electricity, and you see that it just as it like dives bomb into the group of guards and like kind of hits the floor in this giant electrical impact for a lot of damage.
No Sasuke?
Let's see.
Damn.
Shoot him.
Got something to say back to him because this is like perfect timing.
58 plus 70.
Oh
Damage.
shit! So I look at my finger. I'm like, am I God?
No, ask and you shall receive, my boy.
So as that dragon hits the floor, you see that it kind of like explodes around them, and you see that all the guards kind of just and kind of like bodies everywhere, just.
Let the bodies hit
And
the
you
floor.
see that all of these little like what look like paper, like little paper fortunes, kind of just disperse out from where it hit the ground. And you see that one flies up towards where you are and then kind of like lands by your feet.
Pick it up.
That's
my boy.
not a good thing, right? Isn't that what causes
Pick it up.
the beams? I should not be next to this thing. Yes, that's basically what you're saying. Or that's what I'm taking from this.
Technically, you wouldn't know that. You don't have that.
You saw a piece of paper fly up after you saw them get struck.
But I didn't see the paper though land before the beam him. Oh, I did. Well, no, I just said shoot
No,
him.
you saw.
I said shoot him and then
You saw the dragon itself dive bomb into that area.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna think that it's just a piece of paper then, for now.
No need to pick it up.
It's a piece of paper. He's not gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Well,
I would have picked it up.
is there something on the paper? Do I see that there's something on the paper that makes it
Investigation
important, or is it just a piece of paper?
You tell me, broski. Dice tell the story.
You got to perceive.
Well, that would be
what?
investigation. You're looking at something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. With a negative one.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, 18.
Oh wow.
18?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You actually
Hey.
notice a lot about this paper. These
Oh, shit.
papers kind of like they're folded up
Symbols.
and they're kind of shaped in almost like a bow. It's something that you would see at like a shrine. They would tie them to things. And you see that on this paper that's kind of like shaped in that way, there's kind of like a symbol that you can see that's stamped on there, but it's folded. You just kind of see like red lines in a shape. But you won't be able to see the full shape unless it's unfolded. And that's just at your feet.
Do I have enough time in my action to unfold it?
Yeah. we're not really like this isn't really initiative. This is like story based initiative.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna give it to Alaric. Unfold it.
Are you gonna throw it to him?
That's crazy.
You just pick it up and you're just like,
Well, how
"Here,
far
bitch."
away is he? Because I remember him being 2 turns ahead of me, and
Oh.
so I
20. I thought it
He's
was
like
25 feet.
he's
at
like
original.
30. He's like 30 plus feet away from you.
and that was after I
So you
ran
moved,
towards him
right?
twice.
So you ran towards him. That got you to the base of the steps. You used your
Yes.
movement that got you halfway up the steps. He's at like the top of the steps. So it's like another like 25, 30 feet. So you gotta like frisbee that bitch up too.
Oh sure. All right. Open this.
You
got it. You saw everything.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's-
you have it.
That's it. He tossed it.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
tossed it.
tossed
I definitely tossed it.
He
Put it in
tossed
your
it.
pocket and walk away.
All right. So I'm assuming it's my turn. So
Mhm.
we will. I'm gonna investigate this. Like he just tossed it at me. I gotta at least like look it up. 'Cause I don't know anything that he knows. So I want to investigate like first thing, of course. So
Yeah, well, you saw that dragon exploded into these little things. So like,
I gotta know what it is. That is a Lark who want to know. A Lark who want to know. So do I also I gotta look. I'm gonna look at it, see if I see anything, notice anything.
do you open it up or do you just pick it up?
Let's open it up.
All right, so you take it. You're unfolding it, kind of like taking care not to rip it.
Yeah.
The first thing you see as you open it is this symbol. It's in like it's a symbol that you don't understand unless you're fluent in Chinese. Unless you have a skill I don't know about.
Nah, that's not one of my languages. Sorry, guys.
Let us know.
Ni hao ma? Okay.
You can roll me history.
Ooh,
You're from here.
history. 17 minus 1.
Okay. So with a 17, this is a symbol that you've seen kind of like about kind of like the Chinatown area. You actually with a 17, you remember that there's a
16
couple
technically, but yeah.
with a 16, it's still above 15.
I just
But
okay, cool.
you remember seeing that in like kind of like a specific area, that symbol in like a specific area in town. Uh, Especially it was somewhere that you went to eat and you remember kind of like cracking open a fortune cookie and you remember seeing like that symbol on the like little fortune and then like the lucky numbers underneath it.
Uh, okay. So I'm going to pocket that.
Well, that's only one side of it.
Oh, jeez. All right.
It is folded.
Side B. Side B.
Side B, you see that in kind of like this dark kind of like ink. You see it just says all cowards must die.
Mm.
Die.
If you ain't about it, you die.
You gonna?
I see.
Golly.
Hey yo, what does it say?
You actually what? You're a ooh. Give me Arcana.
Oh, that's fun. 14. My Arcana is actually minus 1.
What'd you get?
So a 13 would be what that is. I got so
With a 13, you don't really get a lot from this. You just have a feeling that there's something else there, but you don't know what it is. You just have a feeling. You're just like, there's something weird about this paper.
why was this paper here? Why is it these are the thoughts. Why did this paper show up? But also the thoughts of Alaric is like, okay, that fire's still going on.
Oh
I
yes,
need to
very
get
much so.
inside. So I pocket that note.
What did it say?
Kind of like
What did it say?
yelling as I go. All cowards must die.
Oh shit!
Run off. Inside to see what I can help with, or whatever. See what's going on.
Okay. So you use your full movement. That'll get you the rest of the way up the stairs because there's only 10 feet to get you the rest of the way up the stairs. Another 10 feet to get you inside. So you have 10 feet left. You see Brother JB. I actually get you like right next to where Brother JB is actually.
Ready in action.
What's up, brother?
Ready to help. What's
You wouldn't have enough movement to get the rest of the way. Well, unless you want to dash, because you haven't used an action yet.
No. I want to save my action economy. I'm gonna use it as a help. Yeah, to help lift.
Okay, you're gonna tell him to bend at the knees. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Don't use your back. Use your knees.
That's it. That's about what I can do, man.
You can't give guidance.
I can give guidance.
It's
I
bonus
can.
action, though.
Please. Something.
Out of nigga.
Because he already has advantage on this anyway, so you can't really like double stack advantage.
True.
Add,
You can add a
1d4
D4,
to
buddy.
an ability check. Sure.
Yeah, but you can add guidance. You can.
It's a cantrip. I'll use it. Sure. Guidance touch.
Appreciate it.
All right. Next in initiative would be Brother JB.
Alrighty. Look, brother, I'm like, good to see you finally join me. I'm gonna go ahead and take his advice, his guidance, and bend at the knees. You know what I'm saying? Chest up. You feel me?
Ooh, look at that squat.
Spine straight.
Perfect form.
Perfect
base.
form. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna walk up right next to where Brother Ali is because he's already like, kind of like right next to Scarface. And I'm like, "Are you ready?" And brother Ali, he nods at me. He's like, and I'm gonna go ahead and lift the rubble off of Scarface.
Okay, this is going to be DC 15.
You get a +3 from me. I already rolled my D4.
And what?
He
what
rolls the D4. He rolls your he rolls your guidance die.
Well, then
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. By all means.
Yeah, he rolls the guidance die. So you have advantage plus
Hey.
a D4.
And then what am I rolling? Like
Strength.
Strength.
Okay.
Picking something up. What else?
What else do you use to pick something up? It's DC 15.
I have a -1. We gotta hope.
Well, you
But you
got
have
a
advantage.
plus a
You got a plus
D4.
D4.
And advantage.
It's not
You can lift that
impossible.
shit up.
It's just inconvenient.
You bitch.
Hey, look at that.
There you go.
You got it?
Go.
You didn't even need the D4.
Go.
What do you get?
I got an 18.
Oh, shit.
All right. Hell yeah, dude.
Big boy shit.
So you
Plus a
bend
Make
at
it a
the
dirty 20.
so you bend at the knees and you start lifting this up and you see that you get it kind of like halfway and it starts to feel kind of heavy. You feel it start to dip and you see that Scarface kind of like throws a hand up there and puts a hand on it. It does. I don't know if anybody's ever done weird football exercises, but he does like a Turkish get up, kind of like posts on one arm, puts the other one up, kind of lifts it off him with you. And as you guys kind of like push this rubble to the side, you see that Scarface kind of like looks at you and he goes, "Thanks, little nigga, but I gotta go." And you see he runs, kind of like throws his shirt over his face to kind of like trying to cover from the smoke. And you see he goes in there and he's just yelling. And he goes, "Pee-wee! Pee-wee!" As he like runs into these like locker rooms.
Okay.
As he runs into the smoke, as he gets further in there, it's hard to see him.
Okay. I'm Mm.
That's smoke vision.
Who got smoke vision? It's crazy, bro.
I would
Who
love to know what
got
the fuck that
smoke vision?
Right. Right. Mm. Hmm. Would I have seen any of the plans of like where things are within the rec center before like any of this happened? Like, do I actually know the layout of the place?
That would be you. Do you have photographic memory? Would you like
I'm
to
not
roll
sure.
to see if you remember?
Yeah. I'm
Because
pretty
this is
damn
gonna
sure.
be a DC 20 history to see if
Right.
you recall seeing an image that you took a glance at. Because realistically, it would have been on the table when you guys went to go talk to Pee Wee before you left.
Mhm.
Cyborg shit. You're
Hey,
a robot.
Jonathan.
It's not.
Like, oh, no, that's fuck. I thought that was a 17 that it landed on.
Damn.
Ain't
Damn.
Cooey, Jonathan. Ain't Cooey.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
I still have guidance. Let me roll that
Roll of
D4.
guidance.
Let me roll that fucking
Oh yeah, he
There's
never
roll of
used
guidance.
it.
He didn't
He
use
never
it.
used
Roll
it.
that
He didn't use it.
He never
There's
used
no
it.
way.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
God damn it. I
He
rolled a
didn't get it.
19.
He
So
didn't
it's
get it.
19 in total.
He didn't get it.
Fuck.
You should have taken my 3.
Yeah, he
I
got
had
it
there was
too.
a 3 waiting for you, bro. It was a
I'm
dirty
not gonna lie
20.
to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Up until the point that you got that 17, I was like, he's not getting the shit. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. But as soon as you got within hitting distance, I'm actually sad for you. I'm not gonna give it to you, but I'm sad for you.
Dang, one off.
You
One
ain't
off.
got advantage on that.
That's like, damn.
Oh
No.
man,
Well,
bro,
okay.
that's so close. Like
Yeah, that's you can't get closer. You literally
I-
couldn't get closer.
I rolled a 3. See, we should have just took my 3, and it would have been cool.
Crazy.
Hey yo,
DC 20 isn't
Chill
impossible.
out.
It's just hard. DC 30 is just mean.
Jeez,
I have a
DC
plus
30.
7. I have a plus 7 in history. Anyway,
You don't you remember seeing it, but like you remember seeing like kind of like
You
the
right
layouts
there.
of it, but you just don't you don't remember what that layout plan on the first floor looks like.
all right, for sure. Well, because I don't necessarily want to run in and not really know what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna be like, all right, see you, Scarface.
Fuck this shit,
He's-
I'm out.
he already ran in there, so that's the end of your turn then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A little bit of housekeeping, because those guards that were. Well, no, they're not with a. They're not outside of that range of that trance spell, so technically they're still there. We're gonna
was
go
that
back.
where?
We're gonna go back to Thorne, because you aren't in the building yet.
Well, how far am I from the building?
Pretty far.
Yeah, 200 something feet.
Damn.
Because you haven't even cleared out of the range of your trance spell yet.
True.
Absolutely right. Yeah. All right then. I'm gonna move towards the building. Then I'm gonna go ahead and dash. And
Okay.
then, I mean, I could use Misty stuff.
You don't need to. Save it for when you need it.
It's a cantrip, so I mean,
Misty Step is not a cantrip. At least not on my sheet.
That's first level.
Bonus
It's second
action.
level spell.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not
No,
gonna Misty
what
Step.
the-
I don't need to.
what the fuck am I thinking about? No, it just costs a bonus action.
I mean, if you were your dark eye and shit.
Hold on, wait.
That
Do I
would-
have?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm about to see.
Back
do I
in
got-
the days.
Should have. I do have Face Step.
I was just about to ask if you were one of those fairy niggas. You are.
I was about to say,
Oh my
it's like,
god.
You are.
it's
Wow.
like Phase have their
Hey,
own
yo.
fucking version of Mystery. They have their own version of Misty Step. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, he has it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and face. I'm gonna Face Step Dan, so I can get a little closer to the building.
Disappearing into a puff of butterflies.
Sorry, it's autumn leaves. Thank you very much.
What does
Even
phase-
better.
What does face step cause? What does it cost?
It's just it's by itself. It's its own.
Eladrin, that's what you
It's its
are.
own slot. It's a species trait.
Once per
Everything.
short rest, you can cast the Misty Step spell.
But he also has face, so he has two. So he can do.
No, that's what face step
That's
is.
what Face Step is.
Oh,
But
not
that's what I'm saying. Everything costs something. You can't.
It's
like,
it's an action, some kind.
So it's a bonus
no.
action.
Well, no, he can do it innately. That's not the cost. The cost is you only have one use of it a day.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's the cost associated with it because there's no cast time. Well, it uses the Misty Step, so that's the cast time of it. But like, there's no
Goddamn, my
cost.
baby is that.
Well, I'm gonna use face step and get closer.
Okay.
And am I still close enough to hold these niggas or not?
Oh, you as soon as you use the dash action, you were out of range.
Okay, then that's fine. Then yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead
Because
and
the dash action gets you 60 feet, because that's 30 plus 30, so that gets you out of the parking lot and halfway to the stairs. You get another 60 feet, so that gets you like a third of the way up the stairs.
okay.
Take it now in front of me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get a third of the way up the stairs, and I'm gonna call these niggas like, hey, where the fuck y'all at? I know y'all need some help in here.
Nigga, we inside.
I mean, it obviously you inside, but it's smoky up in here, so I ain't gonna see you, nigga.
So the two out of the three guards take off running as soon as they're out of their trance. There's one that kind of wants to stay, and the other two guards grab him. They're like, "Let's get the fuck out of here. We have to fight another day."
You better run. They can't hear me though.
All right, that's you, Marcus. Well, actually, technically that clears out everybody out of combat, so we're no longer in initiative. So we're now in role play mode. Free movement.
Let's all go to the building.
Yep.
Meet at the entrance.
All right, so you guys all run into the building. You guys meet at the entrance. At this point, because we're moving in real time, it took you a little bit of time to get up there. Like not a long amount of time, probably like a minute or two, for all of you to meet in the lobby. In that time, brother JB, you know that he ran in there. You didn't run after him at first, but like you would have been standing there for at least like a minute and a half.
I would like Brother Ali to run in now.
Brother Ali would have to catch up with you. Well, no, he was already there. Yeah.
He's already next to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him run in there, and I'm gonna turn on my own kind of heartbeat sensor, and I'm gonna cast fairy. I'm gonna cast fairy fire, so I can at least see where people are.
Do you breathe?
No. Construct.
Which means
I'm confusion about the heartbeat sensor.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm just saying it's fairy fire. You know how like
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like Call of Duty, you can see people. That's what I basically call fairy fire.
You're gonna use
ping
the heartbeat sensor.
You're gonna use the fairy fire to paint the wall.
Yeah, so I can see where people I can see basically where everybody is at as long as they fail the dexterity save.
What's the spread of the fairy fire?
It's a 20-foot
cube. You're using it at the entrance of the locker room.
And I'm just gonna push 60 feet where I saw Scarface at. 60 feet in front.
So you push this fairy fire and it goes about 30 feet, hits wall. It's gonna paint the wall kind of like spread out towards the sides in both directions. You're not gonna get extra distance because it hit the wall, but like just for effects. You see that when it hits the wall, it kind of like opens up, spreads to the sides, and you see that your fairy fire has like, because the way fairy fire works is that it lights it up so you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
there's no people. You don't see people. You see how a locker room splits up into two different sides, male and female.
Okay. Interesting.
Ozzy walks up to JB as he gets there. First of all, he tells his horse to fuck off. He's good now. She's good now. And so then he says, "Yo, I think I got this. I just need to know what happened and well, does he have time to tell me what happened? Because obviously I wasn't there when all of the stuff.
Brother JB, how do you catch everybody up to speed in the shortest amount of time possible?
Well, brother Ozzy, my main man, brother Al, he taught me proper squat form. I lifted up the beam. Scarface was under it. He bolted in there after Pee Wee and the other folks in there. I don't know where the fuck they at from there.
And what
As
direction?
You can see, I'm trying to light it up.
Yeah, what direction did they run, or did he?
Nigga,
run?
look at the light.
Is that the direction?
You wouldn't really be able to. You wouldn't really be so with the smoke in the air. Your light is kind of causing like
Haze.
it's causing like a haze. It's like if you try to shine a flashlight.
Yeah, so you're trying to give me a smart remark. What fucking direction did he run it? That's all I need to know.
I point. I'm like, nigga, that way.
Okay, thank you. I cast Gust of Wind.
I told you that way. I pointed that way.
That's not what you said at first. You said where the
I said,
goddamn. That's where the light is. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. So I cast Gust of Wind in the direction that you pointed at finally, and because I get one free cast of that.
Can you read Gust of Wind for me, please?
Yeah. So the important part at the bottom says the gust disperses gas or vapor, and it extinguishes candles and similar unprotected flames in the area. Yeah, but it's in a straight line. So that a 10
so
foot.
How? What's the
distance? 60 feet. So 60 feet, 10 feet wide. 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, and then I can move the direction, and it's concentration, so I can just keep it going. So that's why I was asking what direction it's in, so I can. Yeah.
Okay, so you cast this Gust of Wind, right? And same thing, it hits the wall where his fairy fire hit. Kind of, I'll give you the benefit of it. When it hits the wall, it kind of splits, and it casts out this like whole little area in front where the locker rooms are. Because you see as you walk in, it's like it's a community center pool, right? So it turns from like the tile out in the hallway to like those small square bathroom tiles. As you guys walk, there's drains on the floor. There you see that his fairy fire has like kind of like painted the walls, and you see that there's no smoke there anymore. But you do see that it splits into two paths: the male bathroom and the female. The male locker room and the female locker room. The male being on the right, the female being on the left.
Okay. So I told the group, I'm like, yo, I can keep this going. Just tell me what direction to look in, and then you'll be able to see a little bit in what direction you can walk for 60 feet. So
you can move it. How long did it stay up?
Not long. A minute. So that's like it's make a decision basically.
We're gonna be walking quite quickly.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the bathroom, to the men's locker room.
Sure. And I'll have a clear path for you to get there at least, so we're not just walking blind.
So it's centered on you. It's centered on you, and then it moves.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So as you said you're going into the men's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you kind of like you're leading this, right? As you're walking and you're kind of like clearing the smoke, as you like kind of like walk into the men's locker room, and you see that the smoke is kind of like thicker in these areas as you're kind of dispersing it. And as you walk down in towards the men's locker room, that kind of only takes you a couple seconds, say like 20, 30. Walk through there. You get into the men's locker room. You see that this path of wind is gusting in front of you, as it's kind of like a winding kind of like wall situation because it's a pool. So they put those walls there for privacy, so you can't just walk into there. So the gust of wind is kind of like hitting these walls, just as you're walking. As you get into the locker room itself, you kind of hear somebody yelling, and they're like, "Hey, somebody! I hear something. There's somebody out there. Hey, the fucking Pee-wee's on the ground, man. He can't breathe."
That's the wind. Should help him.
Well, you haven't gotten.
We're gonna
Insane.
I'm saying.
What the
That's the wind. Should
fuck?
help. Let's head towards the voice.
Oh my god!
Let the
Yes.
smoke out his lungs, nigga.
I'm
There-
guessing the rest of you are just gonna follow behind him. No one said anything.
Well,
I'm moving towards
It's kind of
that.
We gotta go
as-
towards the voice.
As we going towards the voice, I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to make magical marks on the wall so we know our way out.
No.
What you mean, no?
Oh my goodness. I don't want to metagame. You got it. You did what you did. I'm sorry. I should.
What?
What you mean?
I don't even have anything for that one. You know something I
Prestidigitation
don't.
can extinguish fires.
Say what?
It can extinguish flames. Like
I mean, it can
Really?
snuff. It says it can snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
is it a
None of
cantrip?
which are the size of this fire going on.
Ooh. Okay. That's why I said. You got it. Did what you did. Prestidigitation.
Oh, I mean, Gust of Wind technically takes out fire too, but I thought it was just kind of smoky in here. Not, I don't.
It's mostly just smoke in
Yeah.
here. There's not really like an active fire situation.
All right, how much time do we have left on my wind?
I mean,
And
you look bad.
we see.
So
we
as
see
you're-
You're right.
whoever's yelling right now that we're in the locker room.
No. So as you're walking through the locker room, the first area of this locker room is like the area with like the bathroom stalls, and then there's like a wall in the middle, and then there's the sinks on the other side with the lockers. There's a couple small lockers here. As you're like walking further down and this wind is pushing out, you see it hits like kind of like another wall, and then as you kind of like walk past those, you're at about maybe like 10-15 seconds left.
hmm
And you see what's up?
I was just gonna ask because I sent Brother Ali ahead of me. Like
Would Brother Ali be ahead of Ace? And would Brother Ali go in the men or the women's?
he would go into the men's, and I sent him out in that minute span, waiting for the other folks to come by, and he can move. He moves like 60 feet from my range or something like that. Let me look again.
So
Sorry.
you'd be 60 feet in front of us.
Yes, he
Yeah.
should be able to be 60 feet in front of me.
So did we just
So if that's
catch
the
up to him?
case, I wish you would have said that earlier. But if that's the
Sorry,
case,
yeah, sorry about that.
can Brother Ali see in the dark or in low conditions?
Let me pull up the Steel Defender.
Because I know he doesn't have
statue.
to breathe. That's true. But like,
Yeah.
it's smoky. It's dark. Because I believe Ace walking with a clear path in front of him would probably catch him.
He has dark vision for 60 feet.
That doesn't
And
really
he's-
account for smoke.
Yeah, he has passive perception for 14, but he doesn't. Yeah, he can't really see in smoke or anything like that.
Yeah, so he'd be walking a lot slower because he's like feeling the walls and he's kind of getting around.
Right.
So I'll say that for fairness, I'll say that Ace probably catches him at the opening of like where the bigger lockers are towards where you would head towards that exit to get to the pool.
Okay.
All right,
So as you guys get here, you feel your spell start to wane. You know that you only have like a few seconds left as you try to get towards this area, and you hear the voice gets a lot louder, and you hear the sound of somebody kind of like picking at what sounds like one of those doors. You know how like a door has like that little push button thing?
Yeah, the metal.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
somebody kicking the door, but at like where that push metal is, but it's not kind of opening. It's kind of just like, and you kind of like hear like a sound of like that door not opening.
Mm.
And you just hear Scarface just yelling, just fuck, man.
We open the door.
Well, no, he's kind of like around the corner. Like it
Oh.
exits to there's this little locker area with these larger lockers. and then there's like a little small path. There's no doorway, but it kind of curves out towards like the exit of where this locker room is.
Okay.
Good. Where's that?
Oh, all right.
People walking. What would you like to do?
Yes.
Well, I'm asking.
I just make the path. You gotta tell me where I'm going. Where we're going. Team.
Can we
Tell
get
Tell
to
me where
them?
you're going.
No,
I just
Can
told
we-
you
I'm
what
telling
to
the
say.
team. I'm telling the team. I'm telling
It's a
the team
whole
this.
track back. It's a
Can
whole
we
track
get to
back.
them? Can we get
So
to
can
them?
we see Pee Wee?
No, you
No,
have to get
Scarf.
over there.
Around the corner.
All right, so
We're
we're
going
gonna-
there. That's
we're-
where we're going.
We're not
Thank you.
doing this.
That's
Going
all I'm
there.
asking.
We're not doing this walking shit anymore because we can clearly see. So let's run and run around the court because we don't have enough pep in our
Yeah.
step.
The building's
economy.
coming down and shit.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Okay. So
He's out here tired from fighting. Like, let's go. We have people safe.
So as you turn the corner, you get your spell gets one last gust of wind as you see that Pee-wee is kind of like laying on the ground, and you see that there is like kind of like a woman kind of like next to him that's kind of trying to like do CPR, and she's like doing chest compressions, and she's also coughing, she's struggling to breathe, and you see that there's like another man in a suit that's like trying to like he has like one of like the lifeguard like sticks that they use to like kind of like the pool cleaner stick,
Mhm.
and he's like jamming it in between the door trying to see if he can like kind of like bust the lock open as you see Scarface is kicking the door, so that little gust of wind kind of like pushes the smoke off them for a second, and I am going to see if maybe there's a chance that she, with that little burst of fresh air, that she might be able to perform like some stabilization, some breaths with a little bit of fresh air for like 2 seconds. You see that she kind of like leans down. She's kind of like she's leaned over him, hands clenched like this, kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, two breaths.
Are you okay? Are
And
you
you
okay, Pee-wee?
and you see that his chest inflates and then deflates, and then she's like fuck, and she goes to start pushing again, and then you just hear and right as that happens the smoke just comes back because the spell is ended.
I
Mhm.
think it took a deep breath and the smoke.
Can
came
I-
back. That's
Yep.
what-
I'm gonna
There's
run
a
up.
whole bunch of smoke.
and-
Goddamn.
I'm gonna run up
So-
and cast Cure Wounds
Yeah.
on him.
I mean, maybe it'll help his lungs a little bit. but,
Smoke
like,
inhalation. There's still-
Heal his lungs. I don't know.
yeah, sure.
My gosh.
I don't know. It's better than
Hey,
nothing.
so this door that's jammed.
That we saw the door. We all saw the door,
So you-
right?
Yeah, you all
Yeah.
saw the door before. So like you guys got a lay of the land with what was going on, but then the smoke came back. Now you can only see about 10 feet in front of you. Well, no, probably 5. It's a lot thicker of smoke.
Who's
Yeah,
a-
5 feet.
who-
10 feet's a stretch.
But
But
hey, how about Brother Ali kick that door open, bro?
I was about to say, where's Ali? Like, can I cast guidance on him to like
Enough.
help him strength, like
Ali's
kick
with
open the
you
door?
now.
Yeah,
I want to
Brother
cast
Ali's
guidance
there
on him
with
so he
you
can
now.
help open the door.
I'm gonna
Help
have
open the
Brother
door
Ali.
too with Scarface, like the 3 of us. Like,
Yeah,
let's go.
I'll cast guidance
We
on
should all be
whoever-
just
on
opening the
Ali.
damn door.
There it is. Yes, that's what.
Ah,
we're doing.
Eldritch blast that door open. Like, what the?
So,
I
so
would-
is it my fault? Is the door lock like busted and that's like it's malfunctioning and that's why they can't get out?
open the door.
Like
Roll me
jammed or something?
investigation. Roll me investigation. You're gonna have to get up to the door and like
Close.
get close to it to be able to see it.
Which is why we should just kick down the door with
Well, you
guidance.
still have to
and
go to
everybody.
the door to fucking do that. But
Yeah.
Let's all move to the door.
I'm gonna go to the door.
I don't know.
We all
After
gonna shoulder
that-
check the door at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
I rolled a 13.
a 13 investigation.
Yeah.
You see that with a 13 investigation, it's not going to be perfectly spelled out for you,
Mhm.
but you see that Scarface and the guy in the suit are kind of like kicking at the door, and you see that the door is kind of like opening a little bit, but then it's like and like shutting back.
So there's something blocking it on the other side.
Can
Okay.
we all
I'm sorry, just so
is
I
one
have a
versus
visual.
door.
So on one side it's the girl and Pee Wee, and then on the other side or in the room somewhere it's
So-
Scarface and some other guy.
So
trying to
like
kick
kind
him
of
over.
yeah, so like it's like so this hallway is like the end hallway at the end of like a community pool. You know how like at the end of the hallway there's always like they both of the locker rooms meet and then it goes out to the pool.
Yeah.
So this hallway is not that big. It's pretty short. It's probably about a person and a half wide.
Yeah.
There's like a little lifeguard kind of like shack where they would pass out like floaties to kids and fucking that's where they would store the shit. It's kind of like a locker room, but it has like a door, kind of
Yeah.
like a service door, if they need to hand some shit out of it. Pee-wee and the woman that was doing CPR on him are kind of like laying towards where that shack is, which is like 5-ish feet at most from the man in the suit and Scarface, who are kind of
Okay.
like kicking at this door,
Yeah.
trying to get it to open.
Is there a pool where we're at?
Is there a pool
Yeah.
outside?
Oh, there's nothing inside?
No, it's not an indoor pool.
Ain't no
Okay.
extinguishers in this bit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the extinguisher is more for like a fire. This is kind of like
It's
the
smoke.
smoke.
We're
We're
dealing
dealing
with
with smoke.
We're
Mm.
we're smoking.
The rest of the building is on fire, causing
There's
smoke
no
in the
windows, no
community.
nothing.
Oh my
Where we at?
goodness.
It's
Can we,
it's
as
a locker
a
room,
group,
brother.
agree
kind of
to just
inappropriate.
kick the door open with some guidance? Y'all, somebody strong here.
Look,
Somebody kick the
No,
door
what, we
with
need
guidance,
to push the door.
please.
I'm okay with cooking
It's
the door.
not kick the door, push the door. He
You
said
better
it's
not
open
say
and
you-
it's blocked.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have
We
Brother
need to
Ali
push it.
help out with that. We can push it.
Yeah, well, he's
We
saying
push
that
it
there
up.
was something. He did say that there was something behind the door, possibly. Like even if you kicked it as hard as you could, there might be something behind it that stopped.
It doesn't mean that we can't move what's behind the door if we all participate in
Pushing.
and pushing the door.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
can at least
let's
try
all
it.
do that.
Yeah,
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Group push.
Please.
Group push.
Yeah,
That's all it
okay. I have no argument. I'm just
Push.
all right.
This is your guys' story now. You tell me how this goes.
All right, we're doing a group push.
All right.
Fucking shit.
Do the tush push.
Yep, push.
How would you like to do this group push? I would give you
I'll cast
2
guidance on
options.
who on Ozzy. Matter of fact, guidance on Ozzy. There's my helping in this
Good choice.
because I figure. It's
So
gonna be a
here's how
threshold
this
of
is.
points.
Here's how this is going to go. 2 options. We accumulative to pass a DC together, or one person does it, they get the guidance and they get the advantage, and then the DC is lower.
Mm.
They're both going to be equally as hard.
Is it a strength check?
Well, one's going to be, it's going to be a strength check. It's a group strength check, but it has to scale because there's group view.
I know
Some
my
of you may
strength,
not be,
and I have
may not be
negatives to my
strength people.
strength. So
Yeah, I
I'm
got-
casting guidance on whomever. That's my action. That's what I choose.
I mean, Brother Ali is strong, as y'all can tell. So
What's
He's
his plus to a strength check though?
+2.
So it sounds like
Okay.
one person.
Me.
One person, yes.
I have a
person.
plus.
Me?
I have a +7.
Ozzy's
then
a
it
fucking
should
definitely be
paladin.
Ozzy.
Ali's
One person.
Ozzy's a fucking paladin.
Who did I say I was giving
He
my
did. He
guidance?
said he
Ozzy,
was
if you
going to give it to me.
Ozzy, if you don't move this goddamn door,
Okay, all right. I will run. All right, I'm gonna run towards it. I'm just gonna try to back.
Open
He
the
can ch-
door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoulder check that bitch. So
I had a
It's a Kodak
+4,
shit.
so I was just like, what he got?
all right, you said with advantage and
Advantage.
guidance.
And guidance.
Advantage and guidance.
Oh,
So
that'd be
advantage in a D4.
24 plus 3 at 27, nigga.
Okay.
I mean, if I don't get 27,
You should have
So
waited
are you
for the.
are you
DC check.
shoulder checking it and then
Don't you have
like
my
staying
stuff?
there, or you just kind of ram it and then lean back? What's the goal here?
Drive.
well, it depends on what I feel the moment my shoulder hits the door.
Drop kick it.
As I hit
So
the
you-
door, what do I notice? I guess.
So you go and like kind of like slam into this door real hard. And you see that the door itself, these big double doors, aren't locked. There's a chain and a lock on the other side of them.
What happens? Okay, so let me ask.
Hold it. I'm not done.
Let him.
Oh,
we
sorry.
gonna-
I'm
we
not
gonna-
done.
You paused, so I didn't know if you were. Okay, I'm sorry. Carry on.
I'm pausing for dramatic
Oh,
effect.
okay, sorry.
Jesus.
I was gonna add something cool to the shoulder check, but it's all good.
Oh, add it.
Okay.
Fine. Add
Well,
it.
after you say that, then I'm like, what if I divine smite the shoulder check?
Oh, wow.
What happens if I divine smite the
Sure.
shoulder check? What
Wow.
what happens if I
Then this
divine-
would you would make this a different check because in order to smite, it has to be attached to a
You're right.
weapon. In order for it to be attached to a weapon, you have to make an attack roll. In order for it to be an attack roll, then you roll damage. So then it's a completely different check.
Oh, then
Body is
never
a
mind.
weapon.
Never mind. Carry on. Sorry. I was thinking I could do something cool, but never mind.
I mean, if you would like to narratively explain it, because spoiler alert, you roll a 27, like it's pretty sure it's going to succeed.
on a
But-
chain.
So
Do
you
what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you kind of like bust through this door with your shoulder, and you see that the chain kind of like stretches along this lock and breaks. And then like because you kind of like rammed into it, it kind of like forced you back a little bit, but you hear the chain fall on the other side. Just-
Oh. I broke the
Can
chain.
we all
on
hear the
other
chain
side,
fall?
so I think
Do
we're
we
good.
hear this? Does everybody hear this?
Well, he does because he's the one who
Yeah, and
did it.
I'm
but
trying to
I'm pretty
explain
sure he
it
could
to the team.
communicate bitches open. You guys saw it kind of like swing open and then swing back. So like,
All right, so I'm
I
explaining
start
it to the team.
guiding them out. I start guiding.
I'm explaining to the
He just-
team what's happening. Okay, so I rammed it. I'm like, yo, I think this was like connected with the chain. I'm pretty sure I broke the chain. I think it's open now.
I'm gonna go and push it.
Because of
How
what
about that?
Clark said, I'm help guiding Scarface. Pee Wee.
I'm gonna go
I'm
and push
help
the
guiding
door.
Pee Wee
That's
out.
it.
All right,
I'm
so
help
now
guiding
what-
Pee Wee
yes.
out this door. We're going out the door. We're going out the door. We're
I'm
going out
holding
the
the door open. Yeah, there we go.
I'm just using puffs of smoke with prestidigitation to move the smoke out the way as we exit.
nice. Because like as soon as the doors open, you're outside. So like it's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
It's a beautiful, pristine blue pool. There's really nice tiles. It's never been touched yet. You see that like at the ends of the pool, you see that there's like it gets like lowered to like a little kids area. It's all stone. It's very nice. You see that there's lawn chairs assorted around. You see that like next to the lawn chairs, there's like these little end tables with flyers on them, kind of like a opening day, pool's open. Which is just a beautiful juxtaposition for when you look behind you and you see that the building is now completely up in flames.
Good thing we
We
got
still kept the pool.
insurance.
Ozzy starts crying. Just gonna
I
keep it
smack
at that.
Ozzy and I say, "Don't be a bitch." No, I'm playing.
He's like, man, this is so beautiful.
Where's
Me
our
and-
exit? Where's the exit from this area that we are in right now? That's what I'm looking for.
So you guys look around and you see that like the pool, pretty big pool, it's a community pool. Around you see around the other side, you see that there's kind of like a fence that kind of like leads out to like the other parts of the of like the rec center. You see like the garden off to the right side that was like almost completely
Fire.
burned down. You see that the tennis courts and the basketball courts are mostly untouched over on the other side.
Got something to say.
Yes.
Where the hell is the big guy at?
That nigga got kidnapped. Like,
He was
2 episodes ago.
Actually, it's possible that he didn't see that.
I don't know that.
He didn't see that.
Doesn't know that.
Yeah, so I got tackled and he got tackled, and then like he got taken away, and then Alaric
Taken
and
away? What do you mean taken away?
Some nigga, like the people that we were fighting, they straight up just took this nigga. Like they took him.
They kidnapped him?
They straight up kidnapped the big guy. Yeah, I'm not even joking.
how in the hell did they manage to do that?
It was
Very
a lot
ironic.
of them. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of them. Wasn't it a lot of them, JB? It was a lot of niggas.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them. There's a whole lot of them. I mean, y'all. I mean, shit. Y'all were getting jumped. Y'all know how many people there were.
Yeah, too many of them. Low key, I couldn't stop. I tried. I ripped the nigga's guts out.
So Ozzy Dubs couldn't stop him.
I'm checking on Pee Wee in this moment.
Sure,
I'll
I
say
couldn't stop him.
Ozzy, in
I couldn't
this,
stop
Ozzy,
15
in this
people. Yes.
moment, in this moment, you're a little bit perplexed. You're not sure entirely if the goal was to kill you all or kidnap you.
Ooh.
They
You're
managed to
it just
kidnap
gives you an uneasy feeling of what would have happened if you would have stayed down.
Yeah. So I'm gonna relay that information. So I'm like, while yelling, it was 15 fucking people. That I'm like, oh, but part of me now thinks, because now that I'm thinking about it, when they pinned me down, they weren't necessarily attacking me. I think they were trying to, like, they weren't attacking me while I was pinned. I think, were trying to kidnap all of us.
I
Why
mean,
would they try and do that?
Well, we
They
can
did
figure
try.
that out later. I'm going to turn to Scarface and Pee Wee and ask them, do they have an escape route out of here so we can get out of this area?
Scarface
Uh,
did
you
build a
see,
place.
you see, Pee Wee's still trying to like gather himself. You know, he was just kind of like resuscitated. There's probably a little bit of fogginess that goes with that.
Well, yeah, that's why I said
Uh,
Scarface and Pee Wee.
yeah, you see that Scarface starts looking around and he goes, yeah, there's a fence over there. And you see the woman in kind of like the office
The
kind of like
mayor?
pantsuit. Huh?
Is that the mayor?
No, the woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Miss Stephanie was her name. But you see that she goes outside, but just fucking take a left outside of the gate, hug the fence line, and that'll take us back to the front. Let's go. Let's go. He needs help.
Y'all want
And you
to?
see that
Y'all
like
want to go to the
Huey,
front? That don't make sense.
I mean, if you leave out of the back, it's kind of like where the rec center was. It's kind of like not really like an open field kind of thing, but there's not really a lot back there. If the goal is access to help, you don't really know what's going on in the front, and most of the, if not all of the guards, either dead or fleed. So like,
They did run away.
Can you send your drone to the front to see?
Yeah, actually, my
Yes,
bird
sir.
is still flying, so it could see. So, I'm gonna tap into my mechanical bird's mind, and I'm gonna look around. I want to see what's happening right in front of the rec center.
so in front of the rec center, your bird's kind of like flying above, not quite at cloud level. So it can kind of like see what's going on the ground and a little bit of what's going on like above its head, kind of, as it's flying around. And you see that the sky has kind of like parted from where these dark clouds are as they start to dissipate, and the rain has kind of like cleared up. The building is still very much on fire as smoke kind of like fills the air. Um, and as all of this is happening, your bird sees that uh, as the guards fled, uh, Austin, you got feedback. As the guards fled, your bird sees that there's people approaching from the main street, and you see that there's people who are like carrying like buckets, and they have like kind of like fire extinguishers with them. As you see members of the community running back to try to kind of like put out the fire at the community building.
Mm. Well, I relay all this information, and I tell them like, well, the community is our community. Our community has come back to help us. See, that's what I call brotherhood, sisterhood, community. That's what this was made for. Although Pee Wee, I turned to Pee Wee. I'm like, although it didn't turn out like we wanted to, at least our community is still together, right, brother?
As
Pee-wee
they're saying
faints.
that, you see he
Pee-wee
faints.
passes out.
Damn.
I
Wow.
uh I, I give that fortune to Scarface. I give that fortune to Scarface. Said this helped us while we were out there.
Do you see that Scarface kind of like looks at it, and with him being a lieutenant, he's not dumb. It's not his first day, but like there's a good chance he doesn't know what the fuck this is. But the dice tell the story. I don't, and the dice have decided that he does not. You see that Pee Wee kind of like looks at the paper, and inadvertently he looks at the paper and he goes, The fuck? It's a symbol from a fucking Chinese restaurant. What the fuck? What are you gonna do with that?
Try it.
There was a dragon. The lightning. Nobody. Y'all aren't gonna don't back me up on it. Like nobody else. We didn't just see all the same thing.
What the fuck are you talking about? I was in a burning building. Think I know what the fuck went on outside?
Not you, Scarface.
Well,
Everyone else here.
let's just say somebody owed
I ain't seen no dragon.
a favor and they came through.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
You
lie.
see, you see that like Scarface just grabs Pee Wee and slings him over his shoulder, and he goes, nigga, we get the fuck out of here, man. And as you see, he kind of like slings him over his shoulder and starts like running towards, like the fence line so he can get out of the pool area.
Following him.
We will follow.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
So as you guys like walk towards like the front of the building, you see that there's people who are like running to the fountain and grabbing buckets, and they're trying to like throw the buckets of water onto like the fire that's going on the building. And you see that there's people with like fire extinguishers trying to spray in through the windows. You all see that as they're kind of like scraping the bottom of this fountain with these buckets because it's running out of water, you see that the water starts up again, just as like the fountain starts to spray again, and you start to hear the sprinklers going off on the inside of the building.
Oh man.
Outside.
Wow.
Fucking wow.
And as that happens, you start to hear the sound of cars kind of like pulling up. These cars aren't like police cars or fire engines. They're cars that are kind of like newer, nicer, but they're all in like a similar shade of green.
Okay.
And you see that as they all kind of like pull up, screeching tires stop, and you see that Scarface is kind of like holding Pee Wee. He kind of runs over to him, and he goes, "Turn the fuck around, man! The boss, he just fucking." He like throws him in the back of the fucking car. And he goes, "The hospital now!" And you see they jump in the car, head towards the hospital.
Ozzy goes
So
over to
Pee-wee,
JB.
Scarface does keep that paper with him.
Nice.
does
Ozzy
keep
goes
the
over to JB and he's like, "Yo, do you think Pee Wee is gonna die? Think he's done?"
You know, I'm not a doctor, but I did heal him a little bit. You know, what he really needed right now was an inhaler or some type of shit like that. I wasn't able to make that, obviously, into consideration, the situation that we were in. But you know, maybe a few breathing treatments, and some good rest, and he should be okay. I mean, I administered first aid. Can't do much more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you
Ozzy,
guys-
Ozzy clenches his fist and then looks away. Fine.
So at this point, there's kind of like a choice to be made. There's cars here. You see that there's people. As the guys are like running out of the cars, you see one of them is like, "Hey," he like tosses Demarcus the keys, and he goes, "If you want to follow him to the hospital, here, take my shit." As he kind of like runs and like grabs a bucket and tries to like scoop some water out of the fountain to try to help put out some of these fires. So you guys pretty much have a choice on your hands. If some of you would like to stay and help put out the fire, if all of you would like to go to the hospital, if all of you would like to stay and put out the fire and not go to the hospital, or if you'd like to do anything else in this moment, you have agency.
Well, if their goal was to kidnap any of us and Pee Wee is headed to the hospital, they might try something funny at the hospital.
I want to head
on
to
the
the
way
hospital.
to this, so we're gonna follow them.
Yeah, I'm down with following.
Wait, well, what about the big guy?
We don't know where they took him.
Stay tuned and find out.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Me and Ozzy are in a different situation because we're still wanted. So if we go to a hospital, that's not going to help us.
So then it sounds like y'all two niggas need to
Y'all can stay in the car.
I will
be lookouts.
I will throw you all a bone in the form of I hate to do this, but everybody give me perception.
Shit.
With advantage, got it.
No.
He said no.
Come on.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Come on,
I ain't
20.
seen motherfucking shit. God damn.
Come on,
It's
20.
not the highest DC.
Oh, 3 ain't gonna get it. There's no
27.
way.
18.
I rolled an 11. Damn, something's
27.
crazy.
20? Did I crit that?
27.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I crit it. Ha! Crit.
I rolled a 27.
God damn.
You know what?
22.
There was going to be
Wait.
another check associated with it, but technically with a nat 20, I do have to respect it, and you will get
Same.
all of the answers.
Two
So,
of us.
wait, 2 of you got nat 20s?
I got a
only saw
27.
one.
I have a +7. I rolled a 20.
Oh, are you rolling physical?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 nat 20s? Okay, well, I guess this is a joint cutscene, though. You guys, as you guys look down and you look at
Makes sense.
these papers that are left over on the ground from the like explosion of this dragon, and you guys see that symbol again, and then it kind of links in your head when Scarface was talking about like, why the fuck would I want a Chinese restaurant menu at a time like this? Because when he saw that symbol, you guys kind of all put 2 and 2 together in this moment that symbol is associated with a restaurant that's in Chinatown.
Ooh.
So now you guys have 2 options. Well, 3 options. Stay, put out the fire, see what happens with that. Follow Pee-wee to the hospital with Miss Stephanie and Scarface, or investigate the symbol that'll lead you to Chinatown.
Let's split up, gang.
Hell no.
You could.
Ooh.
Can
Good.
I call Scarface and tell him of this discovery?
You try to call Scarface, and you don't get an answer.
All right, let's just get in the car.
Share it with because it's only us 2 that know this.
You 2
So
put like 2 and 2
I
together.
want to share this. I want to share that.
let
I
him go.
relate to him. This is a restaurant from Chinatown. Like, should we go there and find out why they helped us, or
I think we should go talk to our higher ups first before we make any moves.
I'll give you one more piece because I feel like because it's 2 nat 20s on the same check. I will allow one of you to roll history with advantage.
Won't be me. I got -1.
Both of y'all got
Same.
negative ones?
I think
we
they
both
both
got
got
-1.
Can I look at the flyer and do the history check? Cause
No, you didn't roll a nat 20.
Damn.
Whatever. I'll roll
That's
it.
easy.
I will roll it. I don't care. You tell me. You wanna roll it.
Guidance. Give yourself guidance.
Okay, you so
Cast
guys.
guidance on myself.
You can do that.
Hold on, wait. I can give you some bardic inspiration too.
Oh my god.
I don't think
All right.
guidance. I don't think guidance follows the same rules as bardic inspiration, so you actually might be able to.
That's a D12.
You should be able to sack those.
That's basically a
I
D12.
rolled a 17. I rolled a 17, and I got a -1, and I have my guidance also.
So guidance just says you touch a willing creature and choose a skill until the spell ends. That creature adds 1d4 to this ability check. So like, it doesn't say you can't do it to yourself.
Yeah, you can touch
Willing.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm willing. Whoa,
Whoa,
hey.
whoa, wait!
Oh, buddy.
Whoa!
Yeah. Somebody.
Because you can
somebody
cast
def-
Cure Wounds on
Damn!
yourself.
18.
Yeah,
18.
true.
18 is my total
Anything
right
that's
now.
touched can be touched.
18
yourself
is your
or
total?
another.
Yes.
Damn, that's high. Okay. You remember specifically during that kind of like night, like Fight Club debacle, that the daughter of the Triad was singularly focused on trying to kill the head of the mafia family. She didn't care about anything else.
All right. So I'm gonna relay that. I relay that to the group. Say, hey, listen. The night of the Fight Club, the Chinese daughter.
Sound like she's speaking Chinese.
I sure did for a second, bro. I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry, I had to go on mute. Sorry. Is she still in here?
It's
Oh.
all good.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
carry on. I'm
man.
listening. I'm listening.
I
Sorry.
relay that.
Yeah.
No, I relayed directly. She wanted the mafia boss gone. She wanted the mafia boss gone.
Alright.
That's why she's helping us. We have to find out why she came to help us. Like there's something going on. We gotta figure it out. We should go to Chinatown. That's my suggestion.
I'm gonna say, let's all get in the whip. I got the keys, so I'm already getting in the car.
So
how does that saying go?
So we're no
Two paths
longer.
diverge.
So we're no longer going to the hospital to make sure that Pee Wee died. I mean, to make sure that Pee Wee is alive.
Jeez.
Well, you about to get left, bro.
No,
Don't be talking about the boss like that.
No, my bad.
You
That was a slip. That slip. My bad. My bad.
You
That's a
don't
slip.
all have to go to the same place at the same time. If you don't want to, as Thorne suggested, you could split up if you would like.
I mean,
But
that's y'all boss.
Hey, I'm the one that got the car.
But
maybe you guys may be stronger together. Sometimes not, because you do get in each other's heads.
Here's what I gotta say. Right? We could. I see what you're saying.
Go to the hospital and check, and then go to Chinatown. I don't see why we can't do that.
I'm just saying, if we run up to Chinatown, we running up into somebody else's hood.
Exactly.
But
So
they
check
did
the box.
also help us though. So. And they didn't attack us when we
Or
were
did they help
upstairs. They
themselves?
didn't attack us when we were upstairs and we were fighting all them niggas. Oh,
See, y'all know me. I'm deep in
JB
these
wasn't
streets,
there.
though.
You weren't there when that happened. She was not focused on anybody but the people that we were just fighting today. That is true.
Exactly.
That did happen.
She only wanted to fight with the Italian mob. Like it's none of us were affected by them.
She really only wanted the head of the Metelli family gone.
Look, all I'm saying is that if we gonna run up on somebody else's hood,
I'm in the car already.
I'm in the car. I say let's hit. He said hit the hospital, then hit Chinatown.
Yeah, we gotta let them know what we're doing. We can't just roll up in somebody else's neighborhood.
You niggas can't wait till tomorrow. We can't heal up. We can't fucking. You niggas just want to go right now.
I'm just meditating.
Stay here.
That is not a pressing moment.
What are we doing?
I'm going to the goddamn hospital. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go back to the original crib where they had us held, the headquarters and shit. I'm going back to the hood, our hood, and I'm healing up.
Well, there's one car.
Yeah,
I walk the
keys.
He said he's gonna walk there. I mean,
I'm about to walk up to somebody else, be like, "Hey, suggestion, give me your car keys." Oh, we got 2 cars.
Let me make this abundantly clear.
There's only one car here. Everybody else is gone.
Let me just make this abundantly clear. We are going somewhere as a group. Pick a fucking place.
To the hospital. I got the keys.
Hey,
I'm going to the hospital. I don't care where y'all go.
I'm in the car. We're going.
Also,
us two are going to the hospital.
Your resting point is wherever the fuck you lay your head. You'll be fine.
Hospital's a good resting point. Just saying.
Drive.
We're on the run.
Drive.
Go ahead. All right, let's go.
Drive.
Fuck it.
All right, I'm driving to the hospital. Thank you.
God, who hurt y'all? Who was the last DM? Who fucking hurt y'all?
Well, that depends.
The door in the hallway is clearly bouncing back.
Technically, Austin. Yeah, let's say that depends.
Damn.
Well, technically, Austin and goddamn Scoots. Both of y'all niggas. Both of y'all niggas been DMs for us.
Yeah, this nigga always trying to overkill somebody.
Goddamn Scoots.
Did you die? Nobody died.
That's what I'm saying. These niggas died, dude.
Clark, we're going to the hospital.
Carry on. We're talking about a whole different.
We're going to the hospital.
This was a great car conversation.
He's a lot nicer than us.
Niggas arguing in the car and shit.
What are we finding at the hospital?
I'm gonna turn on the music while I'm in the car to some hood shit.
You guys drive up to the hospital, and as you guys are kind of like rolling around where the hospital is, you see that parked in the emergency lane that's reserved strictly just for ambulances is the car that you guys saw Scarface drive off in, and you see that it's parked there, doors wide open, and you see that like there's a couple like ambulance like drivers that are kind of like looking at it like, who the fuck leaves a car here? This is an emergency lane. What the fuck? As you guys are kind of like driving over towards it.
Well, I'm gonna hop in
I'm
that
gonna,
car.
I'm gonna ask Alaric
parking
if he can jump out and jump in that car and see if the keys are in there so he can move it.
He just.
I literally just did.
Huh?
I mean,
He
yeah, the
did. He
keys are in it.
literally did.
He got
Yes.
out. No.
He said he did
He
it.
moved
Move
it.
the
He
car.
said, "I'm going to
JB
move
did
it. He's going to park it."
Now we got two. Now we got
Parking
two
lot.
cars.
Now we got 2 cars.
All right, can we stake out the place before we just decide to just
Take
run up in
out
there?
the what?
Yes.
I'm I'm going inside to find out where
Let
the
him go
boss.
inside then. Let him
I'll
go
go
I
inside.
mean,
inside to
yeah,
find
the
out
whole
where the
point
boss
of
went
you
since
guys
y'all are
convincing us
scared.
to go here was to confirm that Pee Wee was dead. I mean, alive.
Talk about
I mean, alive.
storming out the place.
Not dead. If you, yeah, you,
Yes, because if our enemies are laying in wait,
Oh my God. Anyways, what's next? What is next?
I'm gonna go with Alaric
What is
to
next?
confirm, to make my confirmation.
we do not need Ozzy Dubs going in there. No, you stay in the car.
Yeah, you stay in the car.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
stay in the
You,
car.
you, and
There are police
JB,
here.
y'all stay in the car. Y'all
okay.
can't go
Y'all-
inside.
all right.
I mean, we are
Y'all
fugitives.
want it.
I'm gonna tell Alaric and Demarcus, like, give me your number, nigga, and we'll text you if we see.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
giving my number.
All right, I'll stake out.
Well, that's
I'm gonna
kinda
go
crazy.
with
But
JB
anyway,
Look
in the
at Thorne.
car.
I'm
In the
hey,
car
you
that
coming
JB's
inside?
in. That's where I'm gonna go in. So we're not in the same place. In the car, same car as y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That
send a
nigga
text
just-
message first, but I'm gonna go inside.
All right, do you? I'm gonna take the keys out there, just turn off the car, and I'm gonna go inside. But I'm gonna be looking around as I go.
Okay. Partition.
We've been hurt by DMs in the past, sir.
Ozzy every like 5 minutes is texting Demarcus. Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he alive? Is he
So
dead?
you guys kind of like run through like the emergency part of the hospital, but because that part opens to like the emergency section of the hospital, like kind of where the urgent care is, but you're on the wrong side of it. You're on the hospital worker side of it because you went in through the emergency doors. Because the emergency like urgent care is on the other side. So as you guys kind of like run in there, all the workers are looking at you like fucking twice in one day. Does nobody know how to fucking read? What the fuck? And you see there's like a guy with like a clipboard, and he's in nurse's scrubs.
I go talk to him. Hey, have you seen a Mr. Longway come through here? We need to find out where he is. Like, he's a very important person to us.
Who the fuck is that? Look, the reception is over there. And you see he's pointing, and he goes, "You guys can't fucking be here. Why the fuck did you come running in through this door today? The other guy just fucking took off, took some guy that looked half dead down that hallway. What the fuck?"
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, yeah.
That way. That way. That's the way we go. We go that way.
You see he goes to grab you. He goes, "Hey man, you can't fucking do that."
Get off of me now.
He gonna get knocked out.
Hey, hey, guy, you don't want these problems, all right? Just go about your business.
He lets go immediately without a fight. He goes, "Oh, okay."
We're going down the hallway. We went down the hallway. Hey, where exactly did he go? That's why I say before we go completely.
So you guys run down this hallway, and it opens up into like a bunch of like kind of like these emergency rooms, and you hear like yelling coming from one of the emergency rooms. And you see that Scarface has a gun pulled on one of the nurses, and he goes, "I don't give a fuck." He goes, "I don't give a fuck with the goddamn hospital protocol, bitch. Hook up the fucking IV." And you see that like this nurse is like kind of like holding a clipboard, and she's like, "I don't have any of the fucking information. He hasn't been checked in. She can't just give somebody a fucking IV." And you see fucking Scarface kind of like puts it like to her head, and you see Miss Stephanie is like kind of like trying to grab him, and he's kind of like mushing her off, and he goes, "Bitch, if he dies, you die. Figure it the fuck out."
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up and be like, "Hey, whoa, big guy, slow down. Let me talk to her right quick. Let me talk to her." I pull her aside right quick, and then I use suggestion.
So you go to move towards her, and you see he throws a hand up, and he points the gun at you, and he goes, "Get the fuck out of here."
"Hey man, I'm just trying to help you get what you want. Watch."
You see that the rest of security like kind of like comes in, the like hospital security as they like kind of like corral around you guys, and You see the one of them walks up and he's just like, everybody just calm down, calm down. And you see that like one of the male nurses kind of like walks over with his like hands up and he goes, I need to check if he's still breathing. We don't just plug IVs into people for no reason. We don't even have a monitor on him yet. And you see as he's like walking over with his hands up.
I'm gonna tell that guy he inhaled a lot of smoke. That's the main issue right now. So please do whatever you need to get him, to keep him stable.
Oh, just take
And
it
I'm
easy,
gonna
man.
look. I'm gonna look at Scarface and tell him that hey, he needs to do his job. Let him
You
do it.
see that Scarface's hand starts to shake a little bit. And he goes, fuck, man, fuck. And you see that like he kind of like puts his hands on his head with the gun and he's kind of like pacing around and he goes, fuck, this is so bad, so fucking bad. And you see that like the security guards start like inching towards him and they're kind of like have a hand out. They're kind of like, hey, big guy, let's fucking calm down.
Time to get real low.
I'm gonna step in front of those security guards and I'm gonna say, "Don't touch him, unless you want to die.
Let's
Not here, not now. I advise you to turn around and leave."
Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion? Ooh, with the
I'll say that as you're talking, they're kind of peeking behind you as they see man with a gun. So it's gonna be really high.
Oh, did my roll go through?
Yeah, you got a 19.
Oh, I can't see it for some reason. Okay.
So
Yeah.
you see one of the security guards has like his hand on his hip towards his gun, and you see that he kind of like he kind of like lifts his hand from it, and you see he like kind of, they all kind of like back up and they give you guys space, and you see that the security guard goes, well, the other nurse, can we get her out of here? She's a little
Yeah,
fucking shaken up.
absolutely. Take her, get her out of here.
Did
Sorry.
you send me a nurse that's going to be helpful?
Well, there's already the
The other
male
nurse
nurse
is
that's
already
over there
there.
checking
We're
on him.
good.
Oh.
We're good.
Okay.
Moving her along. I pass her through.
All right.
Security
She's outta
takes
here.
her.
So you all see that as this is happening, you see the man goes over and he's like checking the pulse and he goes, okay, it's faint. He's still breathing. That's good. That's a good sign. And you see he kind of like rolls him onto his side and you see that he kind of like puts the stethoscope on his back. He's kind of like listening to his breathing. And while this is all happening, and Ozzy is sending a smattering of text that I'm pretty sure you guys haven't read yet. So you guys are sitting in different cars, yes, no?
Oh, they're in the same car.
Oh, they're in the same car.
Me and JB are in the other car
We are in
You're muted.
that we.
You got to
He's-
unmute yourself, Austin.
Sorry,
Because
me and
he
JB
said he was in
are
one
in the
car. You
other
said you
car
were in
that
the
we
other
stole,
one.
basically. Yeah,
So you guys are in the new car. No
Yeah.
one's in the old one.
yeah.
No one's in the parking lot.
Yeah.
No one's in the old car.
keys, chilling.
Yeah.
Okay. So as this is happening and you're sending these texts kind of frantically, sending these texts, what is going through your head in this moment?
I just want to know if we are getting a confirmation or not.
Is it concern that like he's dead? Is it concern that he's dead because you'd lose the one person who was kind of like protecting you, or was it concern that he's dead from like a like kind of like he was a friend of my father, he always looked out for my father type of way? Is it what are the what maybe I wasn't clear enough. What's the emotional state?
My emotional state is that I mean I don't know. I didn't know Pee Wee, so I'm still in the mode of war.
Well, he did agree to protect you strictly off of the respect that he had for your father.
Yeah, but also Ozzy didn't care.
That's all I need to know. That'll make the what happens in the near future a little bit different.
So he's still sitting tight.
So as you
so Ozzy's like, man, they are not responding to me.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, I
Text
just
has
got the
been
text. I just got the text. JB He says his pulse is faint. Fuck. That is fantastic.
So as the nurse is checking him, and he goes, yeah, the pulse is faint, it's still there. He's breathing a lot of smoke, and you see that he kind of like opens his eyes and trying to shine the light. And he's like, he's not fully conscious. He may have slipped into a coma, as he's kind of like shining the lights over his eyes, and he won't wake up. How long was he in that smoke, not breathing?
We're not sure.
And you see
We're
that
not sure.
Miss Stephanie kind of like leans over, and she was like, we were I don't know how long it was, but it was long enough for me to do several rounds of CPR. And you see that the male nurse kind of like looks down, and he goes, oh. And you see that immediately he doesn't look at Scarface. He doesn't look at Pee-wee. He looks at Scarface with like a nervous look. You all catch him do that.
Don't say that.
You do.
Don't say that. That's what I say. That's what I say out loud to the nurse. Don't say that.
And he goes, there's still options. We need to get him moved. We're gonna have to get him hooked up to some machines.
Let's go.
And you see that as the nurse gets up and starts like kind of like moving, you see that Scarface kind of like grabs him and like puts him in a headlock and puts the gun to his head. And he goes, "You're not telling me everything. The fuck is going on?"
Scarface. I jump in and say, we have to get him moved now. You
Who
saw
the fuck
look
does
he
this
just
guy
gave.
work for? They have the police? They have the fire department? How do we know they don't have people in the fucking hospital?
Good point.
Oh man.
Let's find out.
Right then.
You see that Scarface is in full like frenzy.
Yep.
I look at Thorne. I'm like, you got a way to find out?
And in Thorne's head, I'm thinking, well, I was sold to gain his trust, so this will be a perfect opportunity for me. Yeah, I sure do got an idea. Hold on.
So
I look at this nigga, and I make my eyes glow, and I use suggestion, and I say,
Tell
"Who
us
you work
everything.
for? And are they in this hospital?"
You see that like his eyes kind of like glaze over, and he goes, "Our patron, Saint Mother Mary's International Hospital, New York City District. My supervisor's name is Steve. I don't want to die."
Interesting. Seems like he ain't. He's like he's just a regular nurse.
Some if he's gang related.
Are you
That's
gang
what-
related?
are you affiliated
Are
with
you
anyone?
affiliated with any gangs or anyone who wants to harm Pee-wee?
I was a Boy Scout when I was a kid. You see, he starts pissing himself.
Oh God.
Oh, come on,
What's up,
man.
that man in that yellow
Oh,
suit?
look at Scarface! Like, look, man.
Scarface, come on, man.
I don't
Come
think
on,
he
man.
know nothing.
Please,
You should
listen,
probably let him
we
go.
had to
Hey,
get
here, he has have him tell us what actually is going on.
Oh my! Listen, we need to get help. Stop questioning
You
this
see,
man.
you
Get
see,
him
you see,
help.
he like kind of like throws his clipboard on the ground, and he goes, "There's a good chance that your friend is fucking brain dead. Okay, you can't have that lack of oxygen for that long. He's going
There we
to
go.
die if you keep me held here in this fucking chokehold."
I
Thank
didn't
you.
even have to compel him to say that shit.
That's all I wanted to know.
This is crazy. Let him go. He's going. I'm moving Scarface away. Please take him. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
see
sorry.
that you see that Scarface kind of like lets him go, and you see that his like his arms just kind of go limp. And you see that as he's kind of like looking towards Pee-wee that's like laid out on this stretcher, as you see that the nurse like goes out to the hallway and starts yelling out for help as they try to like move him over towards like kind of like the ICU part of the hospital. Um, and you see that they come in, they have like oxygen machines, they put an oxygen machine over his face. And you see that somebody comes over and kind of like guides you guys towards the waiting room. And you see that like Scarface is trying to go with Pee-wee, but they just won't let him. Gun or not, they're just grabbing him. At this point, he's frantically like sobbing and kind of like crying out for Pee-wee. And you see that kind of like Miss Stephanie kind of grabs him from behind and gives him a hug, and she's trying to console him, tell him it's going to be okay.
What kind of sus relationship they got?
What the fuck?
Maternal?
God damn it.
Ew. Anyways,
So
you guys are all
I have
herded.
to ask this. I have to ask this before.
Yeah.
Can lesser restoration do anything for him at this point?
If on the way towards like the ICU, if you just want to kind of put a hand on him, I'm not going to say it won't do nothing, but it may be able to tip the scale a little bit in his favor.
Hey, I would like to do that. I would like to do that. Just it's literally a touch. It's literally just a touch. That's all it
So
requires.
as he's on the stretcher and you touch him and you give him this lesser restoration, you see that like his chest begins to glow a little bit, and you start to see like as he coughs, like a little bit of soot kind of like comes out.
Use healing word if that's the case. On his ass. Would that do
Now,
something?
Okay,
see,
now we're doing too
that's
much.
why
You
I
turned a
said
nice moment into you're doing too
that's
much.
why I said lesser restoration.
That's
Listen
bad.
now. Yeah.
One's a nice gesture, the other one's meta gaming. All right, not two angel acts at one scene is too much.
Everybody gets one.
So you
Oh
guys are
man.
kind of
You heard him,
shepherded over
Spider-Man.
to this waiting room. You guys are in this waiting room for what feels like a very long time, long enough for everybody to get a rest. You guys in the car
Fuck
are
yeah.
also getting a rest as
Oh.
kind of day kind of gives way, as night kind of gives way to day and the sun starts to kind of come up. As you guys are in this waiting room and you guys in the car, the people who sleep, do you sleep?
JB can't sleep. Right? You don't
That's
sleep,
why I
right?
said the people who sleep, do you sleep? Not the people who don't sleep. That'd be ridiculous.
All right, so yeah, so I mean, I tell JB like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a little snoozy. These niggas are taking a long time.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we get some kind of update. But I'm about to take a nap. You and Ollie be on the lookout, nigga. And he starts.
We'll do. In the meantime, uh, like Ozzy will see like me kind of light up my finger, and then I start tattooing like with plasma on my arm, and I'm going to use one of my magic item plans to create a spell rot tattoo. So it's basically like a magic scroll tattoo.
Okay. So as you're doing that, and the rest of you, do you guys sleep in the lobby, or one of you is going to stay up and stay on guard? This may cost you a little bit of exhaustion if you do.
We'll
Shifts.
do. Can we do
Definitely
shifts? Shifts.
I can meditate and be alright, so
So you
Yeah.
don't have to sleep.
I do not.
Okay.
And you're aware of your surroundings.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's a yes or no.
I mean, listen, let me see. Let me see what counts as meditating here. Hold on. I'm in a trance.
I need to know.
So-
Trancing.
Trance is
You
different.
can't be.
Trancing don't sound.
Yeah,
You can't be.
Yeah, I'm in a trance.
because they
That ain't
they
the-
specifically say on the Warforged that they know what's going on while they're resting.
Yeah.
that-
I know
that-
everything.
You guys are in a hospital, and you're in like a hospital waiting room. You just went through an ordeal, so I don't think anybody would judge you for fucking dozing off.
Shifts. We do shifts. I suggest we take shifts.
I mean,
One
you only
agreement.
need 4 hours, JJ.
I second that motion.
Yeah, I'll trance myself into 4 hours of some trance.
Okay, who's sleeping? Who's staying up?
I'll take first shift of stand up.
Okay.
I'll go to sleep.
Is everybody else is
Okay.
gonna sleep?
I got to.
Ozzy, you are also gonna sleep. Right?
Yeah. I forgot one thing. Before when he sees him start to do the tattoos, he's like, "Oh, I forgot about this. Is there a way that you can like update this little guy?" And he takes off his brass knuckle and says and gives it to him.
I grab it.
Is there something?
I look at it.
Little thing you can do with that.
I start looking at it. I'm like, let me see what I can do. And I imbue it with. Ooh, actually, can I do that right now? Sorry, I had to look at my magic item plans. As of right now, no. But later on, yes.
That's an acceptable
you.
answer. And then he goes to sleep.
Nice. As you drift off to sleep, we're actually going to go into the hospital for a brief second. You are still awake, Demarcus. Oh, yeah, you don't actually see this with a crit. That's unfortunate.
Damn.
Nothing. All's good on the Western Front. Now, let's see, Brother JB. That's a very different outcome. You see, leaving the hospital is Scarface. You see him leaving the hospital. You see that he looks around and he's still kind of like, you can tell that he didn't sleep. He's just kind of been awake. He has this very kind of like crazed look on his face as he's like kind of like walking around, pacing outside for a little bit, kind of like gun in hand. And you see that he just goes, no, this shit ain't fucking right. And you see that like he kind of like takes he has like a fucking desert eagle. Like it's not small. And you see he just takes it, just cocks it back. And he kind of like walks off in one direction.
Now, can I have my bird follow and see where he goes?
The bird could follow him, but as far as intervening, be a stretch.
Oh no, I don't want to intervene. I just want to see where he goes.
Not intervene on the self-destructive person?
I mean, I just want to. If something does happen, at least I know the answers to the questions.
Can't have your bird like swoop in on this nigga and be like, come on, up his face.
I mean, I could shock him.
That works too.
That could happen.
Okay.
I gotta be
bird
with.
follow.
Well, no, I can't even do that because it has to be within 120 feet. I mean, I could have him grab the gun potentially.
Swoop down and grab the gun now.
No, only if I.
He's gonna cross that 120 feet. I promise you.
Yeah. That's only if I do a magic spell. But other than that, my homunculus servant can go as far as it wants to go. So,
It can just go as far away from you as it wants to go.
yeah. There's no. It doesn't say it has to stay near me.
And you can still access it.
Yeah.
You said you can't do magic with him. He can still. He doesn't have a range.
He doesn't have a range. I'm telling the only range that's here is like where I can initially do the ritual and then if I can do a magic spell through it. But other than that, it doesn't say anything about how far it can go away from me.
Oh shoot!
Hmm.
It's its own person.
It's its own thing. It's its own servant.
This isn't gonna feel good what I'm about to do. It's not meant to. You see that as your bird's following him, he is very paranoid in this moment. So he looks up and sees it.
Hey,
Blast
shot
it
your
out the
bird.
sky.
Holly!
Son of a bitch.
you may have made him more frantic. Because there's no guarantee he knows that was your bird.
He doesn't know the metal bird is my. Okay, you know what? It's okay. You know, yeah, you're right. You're
Why
right.
would he
don't
know
know
that?
He didn't.
Why would he know that?
He didn't.
Well, you're around only metal niggas.
Nah,
I
One
will
metal
inform
nigga
no
who has
reason for him to
only
know
metal
that.
shit.
There's no reason for him to know
It's,
that.
I will
it's
inform
nighttime.
you.
It's dark.
Yeah, there's no reason
I will inform you that you may not need to rest, but your cohort kind of does. So if you wake him up from this sleep, you're going to cut that long rest into a short one.
Hey man, if Scarface wants to go ahead and kill himself, he can go ahead and kill himself. I don't give a damn about that nigga.
Can't force anything on anyone,
That's kind
but-
of where Brother JB is at with it.
Hey man, you're short on friends, but why not lose one more?
I mean,
Noted.
he ain't part of brotherhood, so go ahead.
Hey.
He's
hey,
all about the
hey.
brother revolution, but he'll let a brother kill himself. That don't
Right.
sound like JB to me.
Right.
Hey,
Damn.
the DM has said his piece. The player has made a choice, and now we must live with the consequences.
Malcolm X turning in his grave right now.
That's wild to me.
Woo!
So he
Hey,
leaves your line of sight, and you don't know where he went.
Shot down your bird, bro.
He did shoot down your
He
bird.
shot his bird.
Some,
He did.
some of
That's why I'm mad. Why would I want to say that nigga? He shot my fucking bird.
Well, that's
He shot my friend.
That's going to make this next part a little bit awkward, but I tried. Nice. Ozzy, you are sleeping.
Correct.
You are kind of like dazed in between, like fully sleep, drifting off into REM sleep. And as this is happening, you feel as though you're kind of floating in space of sorts. It's black, everything around you. And you hear a voice in your ear.
Who the fuck is that? Oh wait, can I talk?
You can?
Oh, who the fuck is that?
Ozzy, baby. Where you been, friend?
Is this? I'll ask this because remember in the first episode I did say that sometimes when I go to sleep I hear oaths. Is this the same voice? It's not the.
This is a voice that you're very familiar with.
Okay. Well, who's
it's your
the voice?
conscience.
Who was the voice?
The man who was running the fights at the at the
Oh
illegal fight ring.
fuck! Oh, this guy.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's a
this
devil.
guy. Oh, what? Hey, what's good, man? That was pretty crazy what you did. Right before everybody had to leave. That was nuts. I didn't know you were capable of all that. But what do you need?
I never need anything. Ever. I only come here to extend gifts to people that I like. And it seems one of my friends is struggling right now. But a devil never does anything for himself.
I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I kind of feel like a devil being on the good side of a devil is probably not the best thing. But carry on.
Well, it seems that you guys are short on friends. And it seems you may have picked a side of a war that may not be around for very much longer if their leader dies.
I'm really mad that.
And without that peacemaker father of yours, you seem to be in a tight bind.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad, but I'm just gonna say it just because for story reasons I have to say this to somebody. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret because you already. I mean, I don't really care if you know this. JB knows this. It'll just be us between us three, right? I want all of them dead. Every single gang affiliated person I know is going to die at some point. And
I
wanna
know
be
what's
there to
in
see
your
it.
heart, friend.
So they're not.
That's why I'm
so
here.
these people aren't friends to me.
That's fine. I only offer you the means in which to carry out your vengeance.
I'm listening.
Call it the devil on your shoulder.
You know, I don't like the name, but what are we talking about here? What are the terms? What are the terms?
The terms are quite simple. You know, me and Pee Wee go back. We go way back. But in his current condition, he has no means to do anything for me. And sometimes I require things to be done. So the deal is simple. I can give you the means to carry out your vengeance. You want power? You can have it. You need a little bit of influence here and there. I can whisper into the ears of many people. Do you want to be famous? You always want to be a great fighter. You'll never lose. But when I come to you, and you see that like he appears before you large, and you're like in the palm of his hand, and you see that like he like snaps his finger, and like a gold coin appears.
Yeah.
And you see that he kind of like lowers down to you, and as it lowers down, it gets smaller to the size of like a little black coin. And he goes, "This is a deal. A favor for a favor."
So let's okay. So can I clarify the terms here? You will help me put an end to all of this gang related bullshit. Well, and allow me to be able to carry it out, because that's really what it is. I want to carry it out, and all I have to do is, I guess, return a favor at some point.
Why, yeah. It's as simple as that.
He looks around. He looks at the fact that he's in a fucking hand, a palm. He's like, he thinks to himself, like, because he's known this guy for a while. I had no idea that you were even capable of all this. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But I'm 100% in. I need every gangster in New York dead.
You see that a vision kind of flashes before your eyes, and you're sitting at like the head of a dining table, and you see like as you look down the table, you see the beheaded heads of all of the all the leaders of the gangs, and you see at the end of the table is all of your friends are kind of sitting at the ends of the table tied up, and you see that brother JB and brother Ali are holding guns to the back of their heads. And you just hear a whisper in your ear, "I can make it all true. We can do this together."
Well, it looks like my niggas are okay. Is just real quick what the scenery is. Alaric and Thorne, are they tied up?
Yeah.
How much? Okay, last question. Do you know how much do you know about the one guy that's tied up right there, the cleric?
He goes, "How much do I know? I know about as much as anybody could know. But he's not a part of our agreement right now. Would you like to place a little side agreement?"
I would really just like to know if he's capable, if he is within the means of getting me and JB out of our situation where we are fugitives. AKA, I need to know if he's a cop. And I'm definitely willing
I can only tell you the state of a man's heart. His is full of vengeance. It's full of anger, but also a sense of justice.
That nigga's just like me for real. He says that. He tried to say that as the most badass way possible. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's in. He's in. Reluctantly.
You see,
Reluctantly.
you see, as you're standing in the palm of his hand, you see that he kind of like shows up, and he's like shows up in the palm of his hand with a larger superimposed version of him. You see that he's like got his reddish skin, his poked up devil's ears. You see that his horns extend upwards, and you see that there's like a fiery crown above him. You see that he's wearing this kind of like red blood red leather jacket with like black accents and like kind of like golden accessories, and you see that he has like a black kind of like tunic style shirt underneath it. As he kind of walks over to you, all of his steps sound very heavy, um, and it's still him, so he's still got like the little flat top afro with the salt and pepper. And you see that as he walks over to you, and he goes, "All deals are sealed the same way, with a handshake and an agreement amongst men." And you see that he has the coin in his hand as he extends it over to Shake.
I don't know if I've ever heard of anybody having a deal with a god and a deal with the devil. This is insane. And he extends his hand.
You extend your hand and you shake his. And when you shake his, you feel the coin start to burn. And when you release your hand, you see that the coin is gone. And he goes, "Well, we'll be talking again real soon. But in the meantime, here's a gift." And you see that as he extends his wings, like this kind of like black emberous material starts to unfurl from his wings. And you see all of it kind of like brushes towards your face all in one burst as it's entering through your eyes, your nose, your ears, as you start to feel your body kind of like suffocating. And you wake up in the car and you kind of like freak out as you like kind of like grab towards brother JB.
What happened?
Nigga, you tell me what happened. I'm out here tattooing. Yeah, the nightmare or some shit.
Nightmare, something. Ooh, do I have the coin in my hand?
No.
What
You
is
see that there's a symbol kind of, it looks like the top of a coin was like burned into your hand.
Yeah.
So there's writing, it's all backwards, and you see there's like a symbol in the middle of it.
All right, or maybe more than a nightmare then. I think, and he looks at JB, he's like, I think we might have our answer to being able to fix everything. But I don't like
JB, look into his eyes and you see kind of like a red almost underglow around the irises.
Be like, look, I don't know about we. I mean, we in the same we in bruh together. But I don't know what that has to do with what's on your hand. But I ain't gonna lie, this is one of those moments where I'm very happy I ain't sleeping because I don't understand how y'all humans out here goddamn whipping and shaking in your fucking sleep. Like y'all here scaring yourself. How is that even possible?
No, you got to understand what happened. Like magic shit. It's magic shit. Just know.
As you go to explain it, that is where we're gonna close out our session.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't cut it yet. Don't cut it yet. The audience can hear this part. Everyone may have a level, but you've made a deal, Ace. You can only take a level in Warlock.
Yeah, that makes. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Dang. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. But yeah.
Boy.
After 9
Who's
episodes,
his patron?
finally.
Who's his patron?
The
devil
whispered
who was
one.
running the fight ring.
This is twice now with Clark that I've become some kind of warlock, some kind of goddamn patron. This keeps happening.
The last time he was the fathomless.
I became the patron. I became the patron. Goddamn.
It's not me if I don't try to tempt some shit. I gotta put my finger on the
it's
scale.
him. He always falls for the dumb shit. He's always doing something.
This is
He's always like,
Hey, Austin, by the end of it all, you're gonna be looking like this.
I know that's fucking.
Give
Oh,
my
man.
credit. Give me my credit where it's due. That scene was fire.
Yeah,
It was.
It was,
But it's
it was
always-
pretty
it's
great.
always
I
awesome.
was like, wait,
Austin's
this
like,
nigga's
deal with the
cooking.
devil?
It's-
Yes.
Sure.
I'm like, well, deal with the devil?
You'll give me power to kill my enemies? Hell yeah, give me
Yeah,
that shit.
why would he like? And
Also
that's the
your
thing.
friend.
Why would Ozzy say no? He can't.
Also,
He could-
his friends.
Right, his friend.
That's so crazy.
Hey, you asked about you asked about the wrong nigga if you ask me.
No. There's
Yeah,
a reason.
already a warlock.
I'm gonna stop recording.